What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today I'm bringing you guys some Grand Theft Auto 5 multiplayer gameplay. Yes, that's right. GTA Online is finally out. It seems like it's been forever, but it's only been 2 weeks since launch the game. But yeah, multiplayer is live. You can play it online. It's a ton of fun. I've been playing it for like the past 5 hours, and I've just been laughing my ass off the entire time. I mean, I'm having a blast. So if you guys have the game, make sure you get online as soon as you can. But anyway, I got a bunch of great videos to share with you guys today on this channel, as well as on T-Martin 2 and throughout the rest of the week and things like that. But in this first one, I just kind of wanted to introduce you guys to the multiplayer in case you haven't had a chance to play it yet, or you don't have the game, or if you're having trouble getting online, because sometimes the servers can be a little bit wonky. There are a lot of people trying to play right now, so let's go through it. So you start off here by creating your character, and you start off with the visual customizations. You can't actually change the way he looks directly. You change the way he looks by choosing his grandparents, which is kind of interesting, but hey, it works. So you change his appearance that way, and then you can change his lifestyle, which affects his attributes. So you can choose how much he sleeps, how much he parties, how much he does legal work, how much he does illegal work, how much time he spends with family, things like that, and that all affects, his stats for driving or flying or running or things like that. So that's how you customize the character. And then there's also a third little menu where you can change like his beard length or his sunglasses or his hat or things like that. So you create your character, and then you're dropped into kind of like an intro mission that gives you the basics of the game. But we'll cover all the important stuff in this video. So there are a couple of major important things you need to know about the multiplayer. One are reputation points, or RP. You gain these things by pretty much doing anything. You can gain them by, doing jobs or missions, things like that, or by taking out enemies, or by stealing cars, pretty much anything. Everything has a little bit of reputation associated to it, and this is pretty much your XP. As you gain more reputation points, you level up. Like I'm currently level 6 or something like that, and as you gain levels, you get more access to deeper stuff in the game, like more guns are available, or more cars are available, or more upgrades for those cars are available, things like that. So you gain reputation points by being a badass, and those are what rank you up and progress you through the multiplayer. Now, another huge part of the multiplayer that's pretty obvious is money. Of course you want money. You want to be able to buy apartments and cars and garages to store those cars in, and guns and ammo and planes and boats and all that stuff. You want to have a lot of money, and there's a bunch of different ways to go about doing that. You can earn money by doing jobs, completing missions that are kind of like campaign-like almost. You can win races against other players. You can rob stores. You can kill other players that are running around in the world and pick up their money, just like you can kill like AI characters and pick up their money as well. You can play the stock market. Like literally the possibilities are endless. There are so many different ways to earn money, but there's a little bit of a trick to it. There's a twist to it that's not in the single player part of the game, and I'll make sure you guys know about this. So when you pick up money, or you earn money, or you win money in a race, whatever, it doesn't automatically get saved. It only goes onto your person, and in order to save that money and make sure you always have it, you need to take it to the bank. Like say you won $2,000 in a race, and then somebody kills you right after that race is over, you're going to drop that money on the ground, and they're going to be able to pick it up. So as soon as you earn some money and you want to make sure it's safe, what you do is you bring up your interaction menu by holding the back button. You set an ATM as your quick destination, and then you go to an ATM and you can deposit it, and then boom, your money is safe in there. People can't take it from you once it's been deposited. So that's really, it's a pretty interesting twist, and it can be really frustrating sometimes. If you kill somebody, you take a lot of their money, and then somebody kills you right back. Like it really sucks, but it adds some strategy to the game. So it's pretty interesting. Now, I briefly mentioned the interaction menu there. This thing is really important in multiplayer. Again, you open it up by holding back on your controller or select on the PS3, and then you can do a bunch of different things in here. Everything from your quick GPS to killing yourself to changing the mood of your character and things like that. So it's pretty important, and you'll find yourself using it a lot. Now, one of the last things I want to tell you guys about is Los Santos Customs, because it's a little bit different than in the single player, and there's some cool new features. So when you take your car to Los Santos Customs, you can mod it up, performancely or cosmetically any way you want, just like you can in the single player. But you can also do a couple of other things. One is you can add a tracker to it, so you can always see where your car is on the map. And then two, you can buy insurance for your car, so that if your car is totaled or somebody steals it or somebody blows it up, whatever it is, you can replace your car. You just call the insurance company, they'll give you a new one. So that's obviously a very big deal. You want to put insurance on your cars, otherwise you're going to lose them, especially on the very, very expensive ones. Now, next up, we've got explosives. This is crazy, and I'm not a high enough level to have these unlocked yet, but I can tell you about them. So there are two different types of explosive you can put on your car. One is an ignition explosive, and two is a remote bomb. So the remote bomb is kind of like a C4 almost, I guess. You can pretty much turn your car into a car bomb and detonate it from, a ways away. So that's obviously useful if you want to use it for that. But the one I'm super excited about is the ignition bomb. So what this thing does is if somebody hops in your car and tries to steal it, when they go to hotwire it, the car's going to blow up and kill them. So you can leave your car out and, trap people to come in and try to take it. And then it blows up. Then you call the insurance company, you get yourself a new car, and you go and pick up the money that, whoever died in there trying to steal your car left behind. So that's pretty cool. Now, another thing about Los Santos Customs that's pretty interesting is you can't use exotics in them, at least not exotics that you've stolen. I tried it with an R8 and with a Ferrari, and both of them, when I went up to the garage door, it said, this car is too hot, buy luxury cars from whatever website, whatever it is. So if you steal a luxury car in Grand Theft Auto 5 online, you aren't going to be able to save it in your garage. You aren't going to be able to get insurance on it or anything like that. To get luxury cars, you're going to have to buy them off the internet. So that's kind of an incentive to make more money. Now, finally, the last thing about Los Santos Customs that a lot of people aren't going to know about is you can actually sell cars in here. So you can go out in the street, you can pick up a car, you can take it there, and you can sell it. Like I was sold Franklin's car for like $3,500 or something like that. So you can chop them up and make some money that way. But the only downside of this is you can only sell one car per day. So it's good money, but you can only do one per day. You can't do it over and over and over again. So that's pretty unfortunate. But yeah, that's pretty much the basics of GTA Online. You can run around and do really whatever you want. You can mess around, you can kill people, you can just, cause havoc, or you can do missions. You do missions by pulling up the start menu and then going to missions, and you can select, whatever you want to do. But the whole goal is to earn reputation points by being bad, by doing crazy stuff and ranking up, and earn money so you can buy a bunch of awesome stuff, cars, guns, launchers, helicopters, whatever you want. So there you guys have it. I got a bunch of Grand Theft Auto Online gameplays coming today. I'll have a couple of videos on this channel, but also make sure you go subscribe to youtube.com/tmartin2 because that's where most of this stuff will be. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace out.